If you're just starting out on Gray Zone Warfare, I'm here to give you a simple tip that will make your life a lot easier, because weapons are really important and being able to see the enemy matters. One of the most frustrating things I've found early in the game is just how rubbish the standard sights are that come equipped to your various guns. Don't get me started on the iron sights on AKs where you just can't see anything, but the M4 red dot is not much use. What you need is an Acog, and I'd highly recommend getting this almost immediately, and for any gun that it will fit on, because it will make your life so much easier, because it will give you a better view over the battlefield. Put an Acog on and then you can see a bit better, and if you press Alt to hold your breath, it will give you an extra zoom level as well, so you can just see further, shoot more accurately, and just get the upper hand on the AI, and maybe other players if you're lucky. Now, most of the guns come with this standard holo sight, which is just no good. And if you right-click to inspect, you'll see it on there. You can drag it off from the various attachments listed on there, or you can right-click and click to detach. What you'll see is, though, that you can't just slap the Acog on, in some instances anyway. I'll show you what you can in others. If you head over to Vendors section and then to Gunny, you will find that there's an Acog mount, which costs $94. You'll find it in the middle there, marked as Acog mount. Buy that from him and then you should be able to equip it. Now usually it will go to the top of your locker if you're having trouble finding it after you've purchased it, so go and try and find that and then drag it down, and we're going to slap it on this MK18 and then you can put the Acog on. It's a little bit fiddly, so a bit of a pain, but on an M4A1 with a carry handle, you'll see a different example here. There's another way of dealing with it, because again, Acog and the attachment is the way to go. You can actually remove the carry handle first of all, then put the mount on, then put the Acog sights on, and then you'll have a gun which you can see more clearly with, which is much better than either trying to use the carry handle sight or to deal with that. Now, you'll notice that if the carry handle's still on and you try and put the Acog mount on, it simply won't go on there. You can actually put the Acog sight on top of the carry handle though, so this is an alternative option that maybe will save you some money. The downside is the view is different, so the sight picture is quite a bit different. So you'll see it here with it on the standard mount, and then here on the carry handle. You can actually see a little bit better with it on top of the carry handle, but obviously the scope isn't in the right place necessarily. The alternative is to mount it on its own mount, remove the carry handle, and then you have that view. But you get a view of the gas block on the front, but you can actually remove the gas block and replace it with a low profile one, which you can buy from Gunny. So if you head over to Gunny again, you'll see there's the MK12 low profile gas block. Now a thing of note here is if you click and hold on any attachment, you'll notice that any weapon you can actually put it on will turn orange to let you know that it will work with that weapon, which is actually quite handy when trying to modify weapons. Another tip here is, as I've said, the things go to the top of your locker, but sometimes when you're trying to drag them around in the locker, they just disappear, which can be quite frustrating. A solution to that is to put them in your bag temporarily while you scroll through your locker, and then you can move it around. A simple UX tip to help you out there. Drag the gas block on to the gun and replace that front one, so the higher one, and now you have a much clearer sight picture and a better view of the world around you. So that's much better. Just get an Acog for every weapon that you can put it on. Try and work out how you're going to modify it and then set it up like that. As a basic modification will make your life a lot easier. Now the other thing to do is to press V regularly to check the status of your magazine, but also a tip if you don't know already is if you press Alt V, it'll actually inspect multiple parts of your weapons, so it'll look at the various different things, not just the magazine and how many bullets are left in it, but other things that are happening with your gun as well. So it's worth doing that. Also, if you middle mouse, you can press and hold your middle mouse button and you can use that to look around the world without actually turning your character. So the free look there. So hopefully a few tips that you found useful. Most importantly, just use an Acog because the red dots are terrible. Thanks for watching.